And you are live on KEXP right here, right now in the live room. The green lights all a twinkle. My name is Larry Mizell Jr. I'm in here right now. So happy to have with us today London's own Samm Henshaw. How you doing today, bro?
Doing good, man. It's good to be here.
Thanks for coming down.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Try, I can ease your mind. Take my heart, I know you're still undecided. All those games, you can let them slide. Let them go. Oh, there is so much more than we can quantify. Endless skies like a chain reaction. If we can't get to the other side, let me know. I'll wait forever for your love. Take our time. Ebbs and flows lead to new beginnings, and every fight we don't get it right, but we grow. Oh, there's a possibility that we might get tired, but when you smile back at me, I just get reminded. Oh, I'll wait forever for your love. For your love, always forever, ever, ever. I'll wait forever for your love.
Samm Henshaw live on KEXP. That was Wait Forever from the sophomore album. It Could Be Worse. And we got some more music right now.
Closer. I wish I was closer to you. The circumstances change. Your touch has left a stain. to ask. I realized the time of it went wrong. How easy to erase what's set in stone. Some things they can't be educated, but blame on pride. I'm not by your side, but I could be closer. I wish I was closer to you. No two souls may collide. Don't mean they'll stay alive. Oh, closer. I wish I was closer to you. Can't face the undertow. Too afraid to let it go. Oh, I wonder if you feel the same at all. Can we blossom? Will we bloom after this fall? Yeah. How does endlessness become a short exchange? Were we wrong? Can it change? What would we give to be closer? I wish I was closer to you. The thirst will never quench, but at whose heart's expense? I'm closer. I wish I was closer to you. Oh, enough of wasted prayer. Too far beyond repair. Oh, oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, let me be beside you. I got to be beside you. Oh, darling. Oh, let me be beside you. I got to be beside you. Oh, darling.
Live on KEXP, Samm Henshaw. That was Closer. Oh, the soul is real. Thank y'all for bringing it through. Got some more music from it. Could Be Worse. Samm Henshaw's latest came out last year. Live on KEXP.
Here we go again. Search for love in the wrong places. How could I be surprised? I had you at your best, like the beauty of a sunset. Never know when it's bound to end.
Can we turn back the time? Could you read back the line?
When you said, did you love me, babe? Did you mean that always?
Can we turn back the time? Could you read back the line?
Don't let me flow, darling. The world looks so much better with you. Don't let me go, darling. There's so much more that we said we do. Oh, oh, sing, don't let me flow. Sing, don't let me flow without you. Don't you ever tell me this ain't love. I'd still be there on your worst nights, praying the wind blows me by your side, by your side. Do you ever think we didn't try enough? Words that I don't wanna live by. I'd like to think we got endless skies. Tell me
That's Float from Samm Henshaw live at KEXP. We just got one more.
There's some things you may not understand. Oh, ain't no problem if it's out your hand. Go ahead and sing, let your head down, baby, let your head down. Oh yeah, yeah. Head down, baby, let your head down. Sometimes life can. Don't you go and let that change. Don't you let that change your point of view. Ooh, let your head down. Oh, baby, let your head down. Ooh, sing, let your head down. Baby, let your head down. Oh, let it down, yeah. Oh, when you hate the way it feels, child, let Jesus take the wheel. Oh, let your head down, baby, let your head down. Don't wanna let it down, sing, let your head down, baby, let your head down. You better let it down, yeah. Baby, let your head down. When you hate the way it feels, child, let Jesus take. Oh, let your head down. Oh, baby, let your head down. Ooh, yeah, let your head down. Baby, let your head down. Let your head down. Baby, let your head down.
Yes, indeed. Samm Henshaw live on KEXP. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Absolutely. How old are you? 31?
31, 32 in like a couple weeks.
Got an old soul, bro. And I know that old soul, which is that's what I came up on. That's what moves my spirit. Like that obviously informed what you do. I wonder if there's certain albums that feel like home.
Ooh. Yeah, there's a few. I feel like I've kind of fallen in love again with Off the Wall.
Oh yeah.
You kind of hear that record when you're younger and you think, oh, this is great. But I think really studying what Quincy and Michael did and that transition from, the Jacksons into that was like such a pivotal moment in musical history and how that even informed what then became Thriller. And just the amount of I feel like not enough people, or maybe we all do, but I feel like not enough people talk about just how soulful that record is.
I was just thinking about that, listening to what was it? I Can't Help It.
Oh, mate.
The other night, and it's obviously a hugely successful album. Everybody has heard,
Of course.
but it's still under kind of underrated in its way, right? In the catalog. I agree totally. That's the one though.
It's brilliant. It's such a brilliant album. And so I think that's something that I've revisited recently. That's really felt like home.
how did, you know, a lot of the music that would come to influence where you wanted to take your artistry, how did it come to you? How did you experience it?
In so many different ways. I think you are either exposed to it through the people that are around you.
Yeah.
That's kind of the main answer. I was fortunate enough to be raised by so many different people, all of which had so many vast tastes in music and just being in those environments, you end up hearing and stumbling upon things that you would never have like found yourself. And I think it's kind of interesting as well, because that was the beauty of, I guess, experiencing music, I guess, for my generation, and many others before me, because it was like you kind of had to listen to what was given to you.
Yeah.
It wasn't, the way it is now. It's like you can curate exactly what you want to hear. You had to learn to appreciate whatever there was.
Yeah.
And it may not have been the thing you might have gone for, but you end up finding it and falling in love with it. And so I think that's probably the main way. The main answer I'd give in regards to that.
Having elders and having people around that are passing you game and art that moves them is such a crucial recipe. I think that gets lost with this, individualist
For sure.
streaming era.
For sure.
Which puts me in mind of even you're releasing this album, It Could Be Worse, like initially on vinyl, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
What was your thinking?
There were multiple thoughts.
I'm sure.
I'll give you sort of two of the main ones. The first main one was we made the album as an album, and we weren't really too fussed over the like. If I had it my way and it wasn't, if I was a bigger artist, I would have just put it out as an album, and if I had more, fans and supporters and stuff, I would have just dropped it as an album. But I think you kind of have to do the single thing, and I don't really even like calling them singles, but yeah, we made it as an album, and that's how we wanted people to hear it. So we were kind of like, what's the best way to do that where people can't skip, and people can't just find that one individual song that they like and listen to that, and we wanted to make it very intentional listening. So that's one answer, and then I think the other is obviously the way the system is at the moment with streaming services and stuff is just, there's loads of incredible musicians, artists, and just people that are putting a lot of time and effort into the projects that we're making, and I think they deserve better, and they deserve to, actually see something from what they've made. And so I don't know, to me it was kind of like if this is just like a step in helping people, gain something from that, even if just from like a mental perspective, where they just kind of go, okay, I've seen what this person's done, maybe I can try that.
Right. I know you are familiar with the work and the sweat and blood and tears that gets poured into a thing because you've done it yourself, but I appreciate that you frame it in terms of what everybody's bringing to the table.
Yeah, because it isn't just me. Do you know what I mean? There's so many of us that are... This record, for example, is a lot of us that worked on it, and I wouldn't have been able to make the record without them. So, it's important.
I wanted to ask you about the influence of gospel on you. That's like so clearly heard. You came up in the church?
Yes, my dad's a reverend, and that was a very big part of my my upbringing. It was a very big part of my musical knowledge, my musical ability. All of that came from the church. It's kind of that education you didn't realize you were having. Because it was so fun and you were doing it sort of weekly, and bunch of us, all of us guys came up that way as well. So we all speak a very similar language in regards to that. So
I think we've seen over the course of generations that's a whole music education right there.
100%, yeah.
You know, that carries a through line to something that's been going on forever.
Yeah.
And it's in the time when a lot of recipes are getting lost, as they say,
yeah.
you know, that's a place where still a lot of soul is coming out of. So I appreciate hearing that a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. I was curious about, I've seen you talk about how this album and even the titling, it could be worse, is you think of it as a record for your mother.
Yeah. I think initially when I was working on it, it was, I called it the working, I was probably never going to use this, but like the working title for a very long time was just, this is the Sad Boy album, because, you know, it initially stemmed from a breakup that I'd gone through. But yeah, I think the title and really the album at its core kind of came from my mum. Our family had a really rough few months and few years, to be fair, but she took like the hardest hits. We had lost my grandmother, who was her mum, her father. We had lost family, so many people in a very short space of time, and to see how optimistic she was, and just to see how she really looked at and approached things. You know, when you go through stuff like that, you know, sometimes, to be fair, most of the time it's like you can have your feelings can be very valid, in situations like that, and she really didn't lean into that. Everything was just optimism. It was faith, and it was just it definitely gave the essence of it could be worse, and in everything there was always, you just always saw things from a brighter side, and so for me it was just like, this one definitely is from my mum.
That spirit of perseverance really comes through on this record.
No, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. I was hoping you could introduce your cats you got in here with you.
Yes. We got Stevie Reid on keys over here. We got Blitz Rosales on bass over here. We got my boy Mo Slicks on drums over here.
Right on.
Yeah.
Beautiful sound.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You guys have made it possible. Appreciate you.
I know you're on world tour.
We are, yeah.
Right now. Is this your first one?
First one, yeah.
How's it feel?
Good.
Yeah.
Good, yeah. I mean, how you lot feeling?
Great.
Yeah? Everyone's good. Everyone's good.
Right
yeah,
on.
Yeah.
What's next?
In regards to show or just in general?
What you're making?
What I'm making? So I've started talking about working on the next one. We had made a bunch of music when we were working on this last record. So I think I got to stop in LA in a few days. So I'm going to probably start looking at the next record.
Right on.
Over then. And a bunch of other things outside of music that I'm excited about. So yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. I've seen you talk about timelessness in regards to music and how that's a goal, and I really think you've honed in on that.
I appreciate that.
I've heard a lot of people kind of doing soul music, but it can sound really throwback in a certain way when they're aiming for that. And I hear the vintage, but it sounds contemporary. It sounds timeless. I can't pin it down in a way.
Thank you.
So I appreciate your contributions to the canon, brother.
Oh, thank you. That
Absolutely.
really means a lot. Thank you.
Well, safe travels. Samm Henshaw, live on KEXP. Listeners like you make sessions like this possible that bring listeners to the world. Thank you for that and for your passion for art and music. That's what it's all about, and that's why we're here. This is live on KEXP. I'm Larry Mizell Jr. This is KEXP, where the music matters. Samm Henshaw, thank you again.
Thank you.
Live on KEXP. KEXP.org.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.